This is made in Pipli, Orissa, Pipli, Orissa, cloth applique platform. As per the count you get, so this is 2. I move 2 squares. So that way you have. So now next is this person, this player, you get this is 1, 2, 3. So likewise there, it's a race game. So I have to do like this all across, and when I come here, I have to go inside and go in clockwise direction. And once I come here, I have to go to the middle and try to flagstone. This is a very good. Have you played Chinese checkers? Anybody? Yes. It is similar to Chinese checkers. So when you place here, diagonally on the line, plus 1 and plus 1. So this again, all the things. So we know that essence of this kind of ball games, we have the complication of the circles. So if I come here, he will one is taken. Okay. Now the this example is like this. I can go around like this. So this is an extra complexity. We don't know from where the attack is happening. The attack is happening like a ghost. What you can trace, a low score, bigger scores, all kinds of raja. If you get a 4, you have to play only this. Good evening. I'm Raghu Dharmendra. I'm the curator and art historian of RAMSONS since past almost 15 years, we have been conducting this RAMSONS Krida Kaushalya. This exhibition, it germinated with the idea that in earlier days, how the people used to pass time. Nowadays, we have television, radio, and other social media. But during earlier days, they didn't have all these things, but they had a productive time and they also had fun. So for fun, they played these board games. So as kids, we have played these board games like Chauka Bara, Pagade, and Aligodi Mane, that is Mankala. But there are not only these 4 or 5 games. About 30-35 games are played throughout India, and each game is regional, and they are very nice to play with, and people have fun while playing this. So we went on a kind of a informal research to see what were they doing and what kind of these games they were playing. One source we found was these old medieval temples, wherein the flagstones, we find graffiti or petroglyphs, that is, the stones are etched with these game boards, and over time they have been played, and the etchings have become very ingrained in the stones. So when we were photographing them, and the locals came and they were intrigued that we are photographing the floor instead of the temple. So we interacted with them, telling that this must be a game, isn't it? So they came to us, they showed us how it can be played, and the local variations of the game. That's how it started. About almost 25 years we started this research. And we have until now we have gathered about 30-35 games across India. And in 2007, for the first time, using all these board games, we produced them in the local craft forms throughout India. We have worked with about 30 craft clusters across India, like Shrikala, Hasti, Kalamkari, then Sandur embroidery, Nawalgun Jamkhana. We have also worked with Varanasi woodworkers. Then we have worked in Jaipur. We have worked in Maharashtra, throughout India. and we brought about board games and the play counters. So it is a kind of a marriage between the traditional craft forms and traditional games. So Krida and Kaushalya. So merged together, it is Krida Kaushalya. So
Very nice.
2007 we had the first Krida Kaushalya exhibition, and every 2 years once we have the exhibition during summer. And we have been conducting this, and to popularize this, we also uh, produced one book of how to play these board games in 2016. And last week we had the 11th edition of the Krida Kaushalya, wherein we released the second edition of the book, that is traditional Indian board games. This has about 27 games, rules how to play, and these are very indigenous and lot of fun to play. And along with fun, it is also helpful for kids to learn the counting and the strategy, and also it helps build teamwork, and then as I said, the strategy, of course. Then a lot of things. And if we have seen when these games are being played, you have to use the hands to play the roll the dice and cowrie shells, and move the pawns. This keeps us healthy, and this keeps the Alzheimer's and the old age problems at bay. And we have seen our forefathers who have played this well into their old age. They are fit and fine, their mental faculty is fine. So all these benefits are there of playing the board games. So we encourage kids as well as adults, even elderly, to play these games, so that it will help them be healthy and active throughout.
All right, sir. Okay.
Idea about what is the rule. The reason why I'm telling about the rule is every 100 kilometers, like in India, the dress and the food changes, language changes, the rules also change. So, and also the name of the game will also change. I would tell them the names of 9 Men Morris.
There is a game called Nine Men Morris. It is widely known throughout the world. Here it is called as Nau Kakadi in Gujarat. In Karnataka it is called Salu Mane Atta, because you have to make one salu. Very interesting name by children. It is called as Charpar. So then it is called as Dadi in Andhra. So this is the game. So like that, it has got local flavors, and but interestingly, rules does not change in this particular game, but in other games it does change. So we have found some interesting things like that. The name changes, and also one more thing is the way they have fun afterwards. If the loser, the loser is made to go run around or hold it and chant a doggerel. You have to make them. You have to push it in him that you are the loser. So that's the fun of the game also. Cheating and doing all kinds of mischief. It's part of the game. It, in a way, it helps grow the bond between the players. You can interaction improves. So it's kind of a teamwork, and everything goes along with that. So communication increases, and it also helps teach everyone to take, if you are a loser, take it graciously. Nowadays, if you play with children, if they lose, they will throw a tantrum. They will just throw everything away and go. But playing these, it will teach them the humility of accepting even the losing with grace. So all these things is involved in playing.
So what we've done is after word cheap, it's a very ordinary version. Then we came to know why this ordinary version is there. The ordinary version, they had it for two reasons. One is it was given as a gift at the weddings. So weddingally what is used is only for that day or 2 days or 3 days. Afterwards It is just, it's like your wedding dress also. Use it only on that day. So then we found that the same game boards, very beautiful specimens are there in the museums. And high quality embroidery, high quality turning, high quality painting pieces are there in the museums. In some of the museums, complete sets are there, but in some of the museums only leftover things are there. If you want to see a very nice collection, it's there in Jagannath Palace in Mysore, in the City Palace in Jaipur, in the Nizam's Museum in Hyderabad, in the Garment Museum at Chennai. There are very fine specimens of board games. So what we did was, when we came back, he is a designer. So we are into the business of handicrafts. So what the idea, the focus and the mission was that these game boards have to be recreated. So we have used Indian craft forms and recreated the game boards.
So design intervention. The Charmor Pagadi Jamkana, we retained the same, and Charmor is 4 peacocks. So 4 peacocks. So this is the second edition of the book, which was released recently, and this has one section of how to play the games. The rules are given. About 27 to 30 games we have covered in this section, and one important section is the games that we have done research at various temples, medieval places like the temple floors. This is a Somnath temple complex. So when we go there, we photograph them and we have recorded them. And this is quite a extensive research what we have done archaeologically, but it is in our own way, not a very scientific way we have done. And the third part is the game boards that we have created using different craft forms. So all these are included in this book.
Okay. When it comes here, it has to sleep, because you have to indicate that it is not going out, it is going in. ಇದನ್ನ ಮಲಗಿಸೋದು